Imagine waking up tomorrow, not tired, not defeated, but unstoppable. Every sunrise is a battlefield, and your first moments decide if you conquer or collapse. Today I'm going to show you 6 ways to start your morning like a legend. 6 ways to claim your life before the world even opens its eyes. Before the world awakens, there is a moment, a fragile, fleeting slice of time untouched by noise, untouched by distraction. Most people stumble out of bed, reach for their phones and hand their mornings over to chaos before they even open their eyes. But a legend sees differently. In that silence lies a power few ever recognize. It is the power to choose your mood, to set your intentions, to decide the tone of your entire day. When you rise early, before the clamor, before the emails, before the demands, you are gifted a rare opportunity. The chance to meet yourself fully, to look into the quiet and ask the most important question you will ever ask: who will I be today? Silence is not emptiness, it is clarity. It is the space where your mind can breathe, where your thoughts can organize themselves, where your heart can speak without interruption. Most people fear silence because it forces them to confront themselves, to face the truths they've been running from. Legends, however, embrace it. They sit in it, they drink from it. They understand that every great day, every great decision begins not with reaction, but with reflection. This stillness is a battlefield where victories are won before the world even awakens. In the quiet, you are not reacting to the noise of the world. You are shaping your destiny. Owning the silence is also an act of courage. It is radical, almost rebellious, to resist the pull of distraction and to say, I will meet this day on my own terms. In a world designed to steal your attention the moment you open your eyes, choosing stillness is revolutionary. When you own this time, you create a sanctuary where your mind, body, and spirit can align. You begin to realize that the noise outside is only as powerful as the chaos you allow inside. By cultivating this inner calm, you gain access to a reservoir of strength that most people spend their entire lives searching for externally. In silence, you find clarity of vision. It is here, in the absence of chatter, that your deepest ambitions surface. When you allow yourself to be fully present, your goals become sharper, your purpose becomes louder, your path becomes unmistakable. The world will try to define your day for you, but if you spend the first moments in silence, you define it for yourself. You can set intentions that are precise, deliberate, and unwavering. You can whisper to yourself the promises you will keep, the standards you will uphold, the person you will become. This is the moment where legends are born, not in noise, not in applause, not in the rush, but in the quiet determination to rise and decide. Silence is also a teacher. It reveals patterns, uncovers fears, exposes weaknesses, and illuminates strengths. It shows you what truly matters, and it shows you what is holding you back. When you claim this time for yourself, you start to notice the subtle ways you've been sabotaging your potential. You hear the excuses you tell yourself. You feel the courage you've been ignoring. And in this space, you are able to act with intention rather than reaction. The quiet doesn't just prepare you for the day, it transforms you, shapes you, makes you sharper, wiser, and stronger. Every decision you make after this moment carries the weight of clarity and purpose. Finally, silence is where legends plant their roots. It is in these early moments that habits are forged, that visions are crafted, that lives are changed. If you allow yourself to truly own the silence, you step into a rhythm that the world cannot touch. You gain control over your mind, over your emotions, over your choices. And as the sun rises, as the chaos begins, as the notifications flood in, you move forward not as a passenger, but as a commander of your own destiny. You carry the power of the morning within you, a force invisible to the world, yet unstoppable in its effect. When you rise early, embrace the quiet, and own your silence, you do more than start your day, you start a legacy. Legends do not wait for permission. They do not stumble into life, they rise, they own, they conquer. Your silence is your superpower, and the moment you claim it, Nothing will ever be able to shake you. Movement is not just physical, it is a declaration. Every action you take, every step you make in the morning sends a message to your body, your mind, and the universe. I am here. I am ready. I will not be stopped. Legends understand that momentum is not accidental, it is intentional. They rise, not just to exist, but to ignite the force within them. A brisk walk, a stretching routine, a cold shower, each is a ritual, a spark, a signal to your body that you are stepping into power. Movement fuels energy, clears the fog, and awakens a determination that cannot be silenced. When you move with purpose, you are no longer waiting for motivation, you are creating it. Motivation is fleeting, unreliable, a spark that fades in the face of challenge. But momentum built through action is unstoppable. Legends do not ask permission to move, they act, they push, they rise. Every push-up, every stretch, every step is an investment in your own strength. With every deliberate movement, you signal to your mind that you are in control, that you are leading, that you are prepared to face the day with courage and intensity. Action precedes inspiration, and in the morning, you have the power to set both ablaze. Moving with purpose is also an act of ownership. The world will demand your energy, your focus, your presence, but the first moments belong to you. When you choose to activate your body before the chaos begins, you claim your authority over your day. Legends understand that energy is contagious. The energy you summon in the quiet hours spreads to everything else you touch. By waking your body with intention, you awaken your potential. You tell yourself, without words, that you are alive, that you are powerful, and that nothing, not fatigue, not fear, not doubt can hold you back. There is a deep connection between physical movement and mental clarity. When you move, your brain wakes alongside your body. Blood flows, hormones shift, focus sharpens. The small, deliberate actions you take in the morning carry a ripple effect that lasts all day. Decisions become clearer, reactions become sharper, confidence becomes tangible. Movement is not just exercise, it is strategy. It is the silent armor that legends wear before the day even begins. It is preparation that cannot be replicated, a shield that cannot be stolen. Each motion, no matter how small, is a statement. I refuse to be passive. I refuse to be ordinary. Moving with purpose is also a celebration of your resilience. It is a reminder that your body, your mind, your spirit are allies in the pursuit of greatness. Each deliberate motion is a victory over excuses, over hesitation, over the inertia that keeps most people trapped. Legends understand that the body is not a limitation, it is a vehicle, a tool, a vessel of possibility. To move with intention is to honor that vessel, to recognize its power, and to invest in the life you are determined to lead. This is why champions, visionaries, and leaders of the world begin their mornings with motion. It primes them, energizes them, and propels them forward with unstoppable force. Finally, movement is an act of defiance against mediocrity. It is a refusal to let the day control you. When you move with purpose, you are taking command before anyone else has the chance. You are signaling to the universe that you are present, that you are unstoppable, that you will meet every challenge with action and courage. The first steps you take in the morning are more than physical. They are spiritual, mental, and emotional. They set the tone for everything that follows. When you rise, move, and push yourself intentionally, you do more than prepare your body. You ignite your destiny, move with purpose, rise with intention, and let every morning be a declaration of power. Legends do not wait for life to happen. They act, they conquer, they dominate. Your motion is your momentum, your energy is your weapon, and the day is yours to seize. Own it, claim it, and move like the unstoppable force you were born to be. Your mind is the commander of your life. It directs your actions, influences your choices, and sets the tone for every moment that follows. Yet most people starve their minds in the morning, scrolling through noise, gossip, and distractions before their body has even stood up. Legends do not make this mistake. They feed their minds first, because they know that what occupies their thoughts in the early hours will occupy their reality throughout the day. Reading, journaling, reflecting, these are not optional. They are the fuel for greatness. The mind that is nourished is sharp, decisive, and unstoppable. The mind that is neglected drifts, reacts, and surrenders to mediocrity. What you expose your mind to in those first hours determines everything that follows. Words are the architects of your reality. Ideas are the catalysts of transformation. A single thought planted in silence can grow into a revolution in your life. Legends understand that the morning is a sacred space to feed their intellect, inspire their soul, and awaken their ambition. This is not about passive consumption. It is about active engagement. Reading a page, writing an intention, or reflecting on your purpose is a deliberate act of growth. Every moment invested in your mind compounds, building the foundation for decisions that will change your life. Feeding the mind is also about choosing the battles you will fight and the victories you will claim. The world is full of noise that distracts, demoralizes, and diminishes your potential. Social media, idle chatter, and endless obligations are all designed to scatter your focus. Legends filter this noise ruthlessly. They feed their minds only with ideas that elevate, challenge, and expand them. They understand that mental discipline is the precursor to all forms of discipline. By controlling your morning intake, you control your perspective, your energy, and ultimately, your destiny. A mind nourished with intention cannot be shaken by the chaos outside. The mind-body connection is undeniable. A mind that is inspired shapes a body that is strong. Thoughts fuel actions, beliefs drive performance, and clarity accelerates results. When you read, write, or reflect intentionally, you are training your brain to recognize opportunity, to see solutions, and to refuse limitation. You begin to notice patterns, anticipate challenges, and harness your creativity in ways the untrained mind cannot comprehend. Legends do not stumble through life. They move with foresight, precision, and power. And it all starts by feeding the mind before you feed the world. Feeding your mind is also an act of self-respect. It is a declaration that your thoughts, your intelligence, and your potential matter more than the distractions that seek to consume you. It is an act of ownership, the choice to invest in yourself before the world demands your attention. Every morning that you read, journal, or reflect, you reinforce the message that you are worth the investment, that your life is worth the focus, and that you are the architect of your own destiny. Legends honor this principle daily. They understand that greatness is built on consistent, intentional acts that nourish the mind. Finally, feeding your mind is the difference between a life that happens to you and a life you create. It is the spark that ignites clarity, confidence, and courage. It is the foundation from which all achievements grow, the anchor in storms and the compass in chaos. Legends do not wait for inspiration. They generate it. They understand that the first thoughts of the morning determine the last victories of the day. When you feed your mind with purpose, the body follows, the actions follow, and the results follow. You step into the world not as a passenger, but as a leader, a creator, and a force that cannot be stopped. Feed your mind first, and your life will follow. Legends rise not by chance, but by choice. Nourish your thoughts, ignite your potential, and command your destiny. What you think, you become, and when your mind is unstoppable, so is your life. Every day begins with a choice, to drift through life or to take control. Legends understand that mornings are not meant for chaos or hesitation. They are meant for clarity, direction, and action. Planning with precision is not about creating a rigid schedule. It is about setting intentions so powerful that they guide every thought, every decision, every action. Before the world demands your energy, before distractions pull at your focus, you decide your path. You map the terrain of your day like a general preparing for battle, knowing that the clarity you create now will dictate the victories you claim later. Precision begins with knowing what matters most. Legends do not waste time on the trivial or the urgent that is not aligned with their purpose. They identify the priorities that will shape their day, their week, and ultimately their life. Writing down your goals in the quiet of the morning is not a suggestion, it is an act of power. When you define what must be done before the world pulls you in every other direction, you establish authority over your day. Planning with precision turns intention into action and turns chaos into control. Every hour, every decision, every interaction is no longer random. It becomes a deliberate step toward your vision. Planning with precision is also about creating boundaries. The world will always demand your attention, but legends protect their focus fiercely. They define non-negotiables, the habits, the tasks, the rituals that cannot be compromised. These boundaries are not restrictions, they are shields. They guard the energy, time, and clarity that allow you to operate at your highest level. By planning with precision, you eliminate indecision, reduce stress, and create a framework that allows your creativity, your ambition, and your power to flourish. The morning becomes a fortress, and your day unfolds from a place of control rather than reaction. Intentional planning fuels confidence. When you know exactly what must be done and how you will achieve it, hesitation disappears. Legends do not stumble. They move with certainty because every step is anchored in purpose. Writing down your tasks, breaking down your priorities, and visualizing the outcomes you seek strengthens your focus and sharpens your mind. Clarity breeds momentum, and momentum creates results. The act of planning with precision is an investment in yourself, a declaration that your time, your energy, and your life are not to be wasted. Planning with precision also empowers adaptability. You do not plan to be rigid, you plan to be relentless. Life will throw obstacles, surprises, and challenges your way. But when your foundation is strong, when your priorities are clear, when your goals are written with intention, you can pivot without losing momentum. Legends know that flexibility does not mean surrender, it means mastery. By planning with precision, you prepare for the unexpected while staying anchored to your purpose. You create a roadmap that guides you, even in turbulence, and ensures that every detour still brings you closer to victory. Finally, planning with precision transforms potential into achievement. Most people wake up and react to their day. Legends rise and shape their day. Every moment of the morning spent defining, refining, and clarifying your intentions compounds into results that are visible, measurable, and extraordinary. Precision turns ideas into reality, goals into milestones, and mornings into launch pads for greatness. When you rise with a plan, the world no longer dictates your outcomes. You do. Your energy, your focus, and your action are aligned, unstoppable, and unwavering. Plan with precision, rise with clarity, and let every morning be a blueprint for your destiny. Legends do not drift. They design, they act, they conquer. When your intentions are sharp, your focus is fierce, and your vision is clear, nothing can stand in your way. The day, the week, the life, it is yours to command. Connection is the secret that separates ordinary days from extraordinary lives. Legends understand that success is not measured by what you achieve alone, but by the fire you spark in others and the energy you absorb in return. The first moments of the morning are the perfect time to ignite that connection. Whether it is a text, a call, a note of gratitude, or a brief reflection on those who inspire you, connecting with fire is about more than gestures. It is about intention. It is about fueling your spirit with the energy that only relationships, love, and meaningful engagement can provide. When you rise and choose to connect, you are lighting a spark that sets the tone for your entire day. Connection with fire is about presence. Legends do not drift through life, distracted by the mundane or the trivial. They enter every interaction fully, with purpose and authenticity. Even in the quiet moments of morning reflection, they tap into this power, feeling gratitude for their loved ones, respect for mentors, and inspiration from the people who make them better. Presence is a magnetic force that strengthens relationships and deepens influence. It is not enough to simply exist alongside others. True connection requires that you fully engage, that you bring your energy, your attention, and your fire. Connection with fire is also about giving and receiving energy intentionally. Too often, we start our days by taking in the world passively, letting negative news, stress, or noise drain us before we even leave our homes. Legends flip the script. They begin their mornings by seeking energy that uplifts them and by sending energy that inspires others. A simple act of gratitude, a mindful moment for someone you love, or even the silent acknowledgement of those who have supported, you can transform the way your day unfolds. Energy flows in both directions, and those who master it ignite not only their own lives, but the lives of everyone they touch. In the morning, connection with fire is a source of resilience. When you fuel your spirit with gratitude, with love, and with purpose, you armor yourself against the challenges of the day. Life will test you, obstacles will arise, and doubt will whisper, but when your heart is ignited with the warmth of connection, you are untouchable. Legends do not face the day as isolated individuals. They rise in the power of relationships, in the inspiration drawn from those who matter, and in the energy exchanged with the world around them. Connection is not a weakness. It is the ultimate strength. Connection with fire also sparks creativity and vision. When you engage deeply with your inner circle, when you reflect on what and who matters most, ideas begin to flow. Inspiration is rarely born in isolation. It emerges when the mind and heart are energized, when perspectives are shared, and when gratitude opens your vision to possibilities. Legends cultivate these moments intentionally. They understand that the people, experiences, and energy they connect with in the morning influence the decisions, innovations, and actions they take throughout the day. By starting the day with fire, they ensure their vision is illuminated and their ambition unstoppable. Finally, connecting with fire is an act of legacy. Legends know that life is not just about what you achieve, but the impact you have, the energy you leave behind, and the inspiration you ignite in others. Each morning presents an opportunity to strengthen bonds, deepen gratitude, and fuel the fire that drives human potential. When you rise and choose to connect intentionally, you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate reach. Your energy, your passion, your fire becomes contagious. You set a standard, a rhythm, a presence that cannot be ignored. You do more than start your day. You create momentum that carries through everything you touch. Connect with fire, fuel your spirit, and let every morning ignite the energy within you. Legends do not drift. They inspire, they elevate, they transform. When your heart is alive, your energy is fierce, and your connections are intentional, the world cannot hold you back. Your fire is unstoppable, and your day, your life, is yours to set ablaze. Action is the ultimate measure of a legend. Dreams without execution are nothing more than fantasies, and plans without movement remain invisible. The morning is your launch pad, and the first steps you take set the tone for everything that follows. Stepping into relentless action is not about perfection or readiness. It is about courage, momentum, and commitment. Legends understand that waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. They rise, they move, and they act with urgency. Every second spent hesitating is a second lost in the battlefield of life, where only the relentless claim victory. Relentless action begins with mindset. To act without hesitation, you must believe in the value of your own efforts. Legends do not question whether they are capable. They trust that every deliberate movement propels them forward. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty are inevitable, but they are never excuses. Action transforms uncertainty into clarity, hesitation into momentum, and potential into results. The first steps in the morning are the declaration that your day, your life, and your destiny will not be left to chance. They will be claimed with intent, focus, and relentless energy. Relentless action also demands consistency. Small, deliberate steps repeated daily compound into extraordinary results. Legends understand that greatness is not built overnight. It is forged through relentless pursuit, day after day, in every quiet morning, in every unseen effort. When you commit to action first, thought second, results follow naturally. The habits you cultivate in the first hours of your day ripple outward, influencing every decision, every interaction, every challenge you face. Momentum is born from consistency, and consistency is born from the relentless refusal to pause until your goals are in sight. Action without fear is revolutionary. Legends do not wait for permission, for approval, or for comfort. They step boldly, knowing that risk is the price of progress. Every challenge is an opportunity to rise, every obstacle a chance to prove your strength. When you take action relentlessly, you command your life instead of reacting to it. Each morning presents a battlefield, and the only way to win is to move decisively, with courage, with focus, and with the absolute belief that your efforts will yield results. Fear may whisper, but action drowns it out. Relentless action is also rooted in accountability. Legends do not blame circumstances, others, or the timing of the world. They take full responsibility for their energy, their results, and their destiny. The morning is the perfect time to own your intentions and commit to the actions that will fulfill them. Every small task completed, every decision executed, every goal pursued with determination builds confidence, power, and momentum. Accountability transforms potential into achievement, and action ensures that what you dream of in your mind manifests in your life. Finally, relentless action creates transformation. When you rise each morning with urgency, purpose, and commitment, the world bends to your momentum. Success is no longer a concept, it becomes a habit. Obstacles are no longer threats, they become stepping stones. Your body, mind, and spirit align in a symphony of productivity and power. Legends understand that action is the bridge between vision and reality, between ambition and legacy. To act relentlessly is to claim life on your own terms, to move forward when others pause, to rise when others falter, and to achieve when others hesitate. Step into relentless action, rise with urgency, and let every morning be the proving ground for your greatness. Legends do not wait. They move, they conquer, they dominate. When your efforts are consistent, your courage unwavering, and your commitment absolute, nothing can stand in your way. Your life is your battlefield, your morning is your launch pad, and your action is unstoppable.